Now, the one-week commemoration of the death of Infantiman MP Ekokwansa Hayford is being held today. The flag bearer of the opposition NDC, John Dramani Mahama, is expected to be in attendance. Central Region correspondent Richard Kotunyako joins us with more. I must imagine a very solemn occasion there. Tell us what's been happening so far, Richard.
Well, so it's a very solemn occasion. The Vice President of the Republic just arrived here at the Mankessim School Park. Other government dignitaries are here. Family members are here seated. I've seen the widow, the children of the late MP. And then we are told that the former President, John Dramani Mahama, who has been in the region for some time now, would also come and mourn with the family of the late MP. And so the event has just begun because the Vice President just came and they are kickstarting the event. There are various groups. The NPP National Party is being led by John Bwedu. John Bwedu is here, Samia Uku, Alan Chermantin, and a host of ministers of state plus colleague MPs of the late Member of Parliament. They are all here to mourn with the family.
Tell us what note this program will take.
Well, so per the program, the family would today we are expecting to hear that the funeral arrangement will be announced, when they will schedule the funeral arrangement too, and then other things as well. There will also be some speeches from the Vice President and other dignitaries that have also come. The family members will also take their time to brief those that have gathered here. I can tell you that hundreds of people have gathered here, and then the park has been filled to the rafters. A lot of the people are standing outside. There is heavy security presence here, and so I can tell you that it's one solemn occasion. But outside the park too, you see MPP paraphernalia being sold at the grounds, and a lot of people are also patronizing them. So I have been asking some of the people that have come here. I spoke with Mr. Kwame Nabata, a former Minister of State, about how hard this incident has hit the party, considering the fact that we are just some weeks away from the elections. And his answer was that, well, they pray and hope that the wife that has been made to replace the husband will gather the strength and the courage to hold the fort, and then the entire party will be solidly behind the wife to campaign to ensure that at least something would be done in memory of the late MP.
And Richard, talking about that, we haven't had a response from the wife of the MP yet. I know that in some traditional communities in Ghana, when a wife loses her husband, she usually doesn't speak in public. Are we expecting her to speak today?
Well, that is not the expectation. We are not expecting her to speak in public. Here in her face mask, black, with the two children seated beside her. We know that there is another wife, and it is publicly known. She is also a nurse from Takwa, and we are expecting to see her here. In fact, we do know that the family is even aware of this wife, but the wife customarily is regarded as another wife of the late MP, but this is the one that everything she took to the church, had the wedding and everything. And so the late MP has two children with the wife that we are told works at Takwa and is a nurse. And so we are not expecting any public comments from these two personalities here.
Richard, we can see live visuals now. We saw that the Vice President and some other dignitaries on the stage were standing a while ago. Can you tell us what was happening?
Well, so the Vice President was ushered in, and so you could see the fanfare, the party people acknowledging the fact that the Vice President has joined them to mourn the departed MP. After the Vice President was Kennedy Japon, and he was also welcomed to the park with some kind of fanfare as well. So as and when someone, a big wig or an important dignitary enters the park, I mean, you will see a rousing welcome by the people that are here, even though it is supposed to be a mourning for the late MP, but you could also see some excitement in the people. You know, when the incident broke, there were chants that they wanted the wife to replace the husband, and due to that, the party heeded to the call, and they indeed replaced the wife with the with the departed husband. And so that is what we are witnessing here when you are looking at the live visuals that is currently streaming on TV.
Before you go, Richard, there's talk of the mother of this MP. Is she in attendance? We understand she's about 80 years and that's her only child.
Yes, she's in attendance. She's flanked by other members of the family who are making sure that she's well. They are consoling her. And so the same treatment meted out to the wife is what we see here at the park being meted out to the mother of this member of parliament. In fact, she has also not spoken to the media yet, same as the wife and other people, but you hear from the family members who have constantly been engaging government officials and the people that have come to mourn them. And so the mother is here, and then the two children from the assistant superintendent, who is now the MPP parliamentary candidate for Infantiman, they are also here.
Thank you very much. Richard Kojonyako is a Central Region correspondent, bringing us live updates from the 1-week commemoration of the death of Infantiman MP Elko Kwanzaa-Hayford. The Vice President is in attendance. We'll bring you more on this event in our subsequent bulletins.